London Skills and Development Network is an organisation that supports learners that have had challenges in life, whatever that challenge may be, whether it be personal, social, educational. They help people to re-engage in society and into a working environment.
The groups that we work with and the communities we work with are the ones that we feel, for a variety of reasons, have the least access to mainstream education. Groups such as ex-offenders, survivors of domestic violence, working with survivors of modern slavery.
My name is Azu Okoro, and I'm the program lead for railway engineering in LSDN.
Right. So tell us a little bit about the course. If I were on the street, if I'm looking for a job, if I want to get into the railway industry, what is it that I need to do to become qualified and to get a job?
One is that you have to go through the process of registration.
Okay.
That means that you are eligible, to attend our course. So you must be a British citizen or European citizen, or you have the leave to remain in UK, and any other qualification that's relevant to the government of UK. You now, apply, based on our advertisement.
Yeah. So how do I apply? Where do I get the application? What's the process there?
Yes, you go through the student services, and then the student services will, process your application after you've actually come in to fill in the application and all that. After you have actually finished that, and then you go through what we call the IAG, Information and Guidance, and because some people, may see a course and then, they don't know how to go about it, so there's a kind of a discussion I call professional discussion or interview.
Okay.
And that will guide you on the right path, give you all the information that you require in order to kind of join the railway. And then if you are successful, what happens next is that they write you a letter inviting you to join the program.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you must meet the criteria or what we call the eligibility. You finish that, and then you now go through the process of induction. Yeah, you go through induction, and remember, you do the normal core element qualification in terms of you English and maths. Really.
Okay, so we need to have English and maths.
Yeah, you need to have English and maths. So
is this GCSE English and maths, or what do we have to have?
Well, if you have GCSE English and maths, that is the right requirement. But at times people tend to have below that. Really.
Okay.
And then so the process that I think the student services does that, and you get that entry requirement. Then after that, you do your induction. The induction is completed. You do things like, the health and safety aspect of things, safeguard, British values, and what we call the life skill. You finish that, and then you do your PPD, personal professional development.
Oh, PPD, okay.
You do that, and then you now progress to level 1 of railway engineering. So what we do is we teach you the basic railway engineering, that information that you require, awareness of it, and all that. On completing that, which it takes you about 6 weeks for you to do that. On completing that, then you move down to level 2, and that level 2 is optional.
Okay.
Because the level 1 is we call it the sector work-based academic program.
All right. Could I then, if I finish level 1, get a job on the railway in the railway industry?
Yes, we have 2 parts.
Mm-hmm.
One is that you finish that sector work-based academic program, which is level 1 in basic railway engineering. Some of our learners, they want to go and they work. All we do is we organize what we call the PTS, personal track safety.
Okay.
So it's awareness for you to work in the network rail. So you go and do that. It goes through the process, and then you go down to network rail, drug and alcohol test. You do the the e-learning, and then you now go to the process of sitting for a kind of a training for 2 days, and then you do what we call induction, which is for another 1 week, and then after that, you all these stages you've actually got a process of exam. They have to test you on that. After you finish that, then you are issued a ticket, or what I call a competency ticket or certificate, and that will enable you to now work in the railway. Yeah, for people who want to do level 2, they go through another process of registering and enter into level 2, and then we teach them the content of that particular program for level 2, and then when they finish that, they also will be processed to go and do PTS, personal track safety. The idea of personal track safety is to it's just an awareness and a certification for you to enter into the railway. Without it, even if you have a PhD, you cannot work on a track.
All right. So it's mandatory.
So it's mandatory. So that's how it works, really.
Now, is this course free, or these courses free?
For those who are on benefit, it is free. And that is why earlier I told you about eligibility, so if you're eligible, you are not working, government is supporting you, and all manners of support that the government offered, is free for you.
Okay, so if you are out there and you want to jump on a course like this, you could sign up, call lsdn.org.uk. That's the site. Isn't that the site?
Yes.
There is the number that will be displayed on the screen that you can call, and they would be delighted to support you to get the necessary qualifications that would help you to get the job.